Hey, get a load of this asshole. Professor X coming back from injury, as is Stella Artois for the Beer Gods. Both teams at full strength, maybe? I don't know. Week 15 of, I don't know, season 12 maybe? 13? I can't remember. Season 12. Because next season will be Unlucky 13. Anyway, we've got the Marvel Mutants taking on the Beer Gods. Two teams enter the field to do battle. One team leaves with their hand held high. Victory. Alright, boys, let's whip them out. It's time for the Saturday morning measuring. I am the Measuring Stick, Mike Petrosic on commentary. The Beer Gods, you know, I know of them. I don't know a lot about them. I'm not familiar. I don't know. I don't call a lot of Beer Gods games. I don't think they're having their best season. I could be wrong. Same goes for the Marvel Mutants. I know that John Jobberman is in a battle with Clayton or Rusty, whatever you want to call him. Some karaoke bet going on, but that's in head-to-head. This is something else. Rogue Dead Guy rolls out to his right. He steps up. He's going to take off. He's going to get the first down. He is in the red zone, brought down at the 18-yard line. Beer Gods working quickly, headed towards the end zone. Called play. Oh, the Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Gets a sack. He is unstoppable. Rogue Dead Guy completes to that Beer, Daguerre. However you say it, I don't know. I apologize. Just give me some Busch Light. Killian's Irish Red, wide open in the end zone, but it's overthrown. And the Beer Gods are going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. Here's a blonde. I like a blonde beer. I like a blonde woman. Happen to marry one. When it comes to my women, blonde hair. I like a full sweater and an empty head. I'm talking those double D's, boys. Anyway, the field goal is good. Iceman doesn't really go anywhere on that return. I may get distracted on this. Depends on the quality of gameplay. I tend to pick the good ones, but let's be honest, they can't all be zingers. Sometimes you get a rotten egg in there. The game is just boring, or the themes suck. These themes are cool. I mean, beer and comic books. Look at that. Professor X, beautiful pass to Wolverine. Wide open, hits him in stride. It's good for 6. Mutants are on the board. And they're going to take the lead. Got the extra point attempt. Baymax. It's not blocked. It is through. 7-3. Marvel Mutants take the lead. A lot of gameplay left, though. Can't get too excited. Anything could happen. Stella Artois on the return. Ooh. Not too bad. Just shy of the 40. Sets the man in motion. Rogue Dead Guy. Rolls out. He's got wide receiver 1. He's got Ness. Hits him in stride. Can't get the diving miss. They're going to wrap him up at about the 11. Excellent pass, though. Didn't overthrow him. Didn't make him dive. If he could have just got the diving tackle miss. Or if the receiver had been a step faster. Another completed pass to Lifter. Just shy of the first down. 1 yard to go. 2 yards for the touchdown. Checks down to Daguerre. Touchdown. Just like that, the Beer Gods strike back. Sure, whatever that name is. I don't know. It should be Rogue Dead Guy. I know it said Rouge Dead Guy, but typographical error. We'll have to check with our clerical staff. Anyway, it's 10-7. Beer Gods are out. Here's Iceman. He's going to take this kickoff return. Ooh, holy shit, he's fast. Didn't quite get the block, so only made it to about the 25, but if he could have gotten around that, he would have been gone. Flea Flicker, Xavier completes it to Human Torch, but he was covered, wrapped up almost immediately. Xavier this time to Spider-Man. Completes it. Good for the first down. Look at Spidey go. Spidey senses are tingling, telling him to kick it into the next gear. Takes it all the way to the 19. We might have ourselves a shootout here. Some of these players are looking pretty fast, feeling pretty good condition-wise. We'll see what they do with that. Charles Xavier, surprisingly mobile despite the wheelchair. Rolls out to his left, but throws the covered receiver incomplete. Flea flicker. He's got the torch again. Johnny Blaze. Touchdown, Mutants. Weaving around the defenders, running circles around them, and skips into the end zone for 6. Should be keeping track of the lead changes, so that's... If you count taking the lead, 1, 2, 3, that's the 4th lead change now. 14-10, Mutants up. Stella Artois. Not quite that fast. Not a bad return, though. Decent field position to start with for the Beer Gods. Handoff to Degar. Doesn't go anywhere, makes it to the line of scrimmage and no further. Gonna try again. A little bit better luck. Gains 3. It's 3rd and 7 now. Several men in motion. It's like a 3-ring circus in that backfield. Degar takes off. Can he get... Oh, couldn't get the diver. His buddy tries to spring him loose, but he can't. Gets the first down. Pig pile there on the field. Another handoff to Degar to the left. Only gains a few. They are moving the ball. They're taking up time. Oh, it just throws it out of bounds. Wisely gets rid of it. Felt the pressure. Didn't want to take the sack. Dead guy fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. Steps up. Throws. Completes a pass to Killian's Irish Red. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that beer is. Unless there's a different one I don't know about. Another first down. Degar up the middle. Goes no... Well, he gains 1, but it's like he ran into a wall. Whole bunch of white and red just envelops him. Completed pass to Degar. 3rd and 4 now. It's actually 3rd and goal from the 4. Pitch out to Degar. Oh, no. Doesn't have the blocks. Loses speed on the cut. Not going to get it. Another field goal attempt for the Beer Gods. They made their first one. And they make their second one. Not blocked. Right through. 14-13. Babbling Blonde with the field goal. Mutants clinging to a 1-point lead with a little over 2 minutes left in the first half. Iceman now going to return. Doesn't get very far. Interesting playbook. Interesting run plays for the Mutants. But I'm pretty sure they're heavy pass. Ugh. Wide receiver reverse. What are you doing, jobber? I mean, it's good for the first down, but only because Spider-Man is so fast on that play. Not because it's a good play. For those of you that may be listening and don't know me, I think wide receiver reverse plays are just the worst. Xavier, Wolverine, hits him in stride. Chucks a guy. Can't chuck the second, all the way to the 2. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Big catch and run for Wolverine. Here's Xavier. Another reverse to Wolverine. Touchdown. He finishes the job he started. Walks in untouched. He had the speed. He had the moves. He has 6 points for the Mutants. If they can make the extra point, we'll make it an 8-point lead. Oh, did they block it? They did not. It's through. 21-13. Still a 2-score game. Beer Gods would have been in a pretty good position had they blocked that. Keep it to a 1 touchdown. But oh well, what can you do? 49 seconds left. Dead guy. Sets some men in motion. Hands off to Degar. Probably not the best choice of plays. Degar breaks some tackles. They take their first time out. I think they're going to maybe just try to get in a field goal position. They're not going to chuck it down the field. Broke. Dead guy drops back. Looking. Steps up. Throws. Completes it to Ness. Ness makes a guy miss. Can't get the second. Tick, 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 tick. They take the timeout. They're going to bring out the babbling blonde. Sure enough. For yet another, her 3rd field goal attempt. She's been successful in the first 2. This one looks to be good as well. It's not blocked. Doinks it off the left upright, but it goes through. 21-16. Mutants still up. The Beer Gods slowly closing in. Mutants should start the second half of the ball, if I remember. 4 seconds to go. They'll have time for one play. Maybe Xavier will try to hook up with Wolverine again. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out. Sure enough, Wolverine wide open. Gets rid of it just in time. Lobbing pass. Boom. Hits him in stride. That pass was dipped in honey and on the money, and it is good for 6. Just as the half ends, the Mutants, not to be outdone with a perfectly called pass, perfectly called play, perfectly executed pass. My brain is working faster and my mouth can keep up. This shit is like a drug to me. I don't care. That's lame. TFO, TOL. Give it to me. Hook it right into my veins. I love this shit. Alright, that's going to do it for the half. Sure enough, yep. Babbling Blonde going to kick off. Iceman. So that's double good for the Mutants to score right before the half. Now they get the ball. They can... Oh, they're going to have to do it without Iceman, though. The Iceman goes down, and he is not coming back. That's going to bring in Daredevil for kick return. Mr. Fantastic remains on punt return. The way these teams have been playing, no need for punts. Oh, called play. Dropped in the backfield for a loss of 6. Professor X hands off to Captain America, who pitches it back. He is immediately wrapped up and sacked by Hop Devil. Is it probably an IPA? I don't like hoppy beers, don't like IPAs. It tastes like fucking skunk piss. It tastes like a dirty armpit. It smells like it too. That reverse goes nowhere. Spider-Man unable to do anything. He could not turn chicken shit into chicken salad, and they're going to punt. Here's the Hulk. No, the Green Goblin. I apologize. I just saw green and assumed. Artois past midfield, but I mean, when the Mutants are backed up that far into their own end zone, the punt isn't going to go that far. The Beer Gods, of course, were going to have good field position. Oh, threw it right to the defender. Completely whiffed on the receiver. They were lucky that was not picked off. Dead guy to his right. Completes it to Lifter. Is that Bridge Lifter or Kilt Lifter? Might be Kilt Lifter. I don't know. Anyway, pitch out to Degar. Look at Degar go. Looking a little bit faster. Breaks some tackles. First and goal from the 7. Beer Gods in a good position, stopping the previous drive for the Mutants. Magneto gets a sack, loses 5 on the play. Now if they can score, close that gap. They were looking, if they weren't able to stop the Mutants on that previous drive, they would have been hurting for sure. I don't know if they'd be hurting for a squirting. It's not for me to decide. Dead guy rolls out to his right. He steps up. He's going to scramble. He's going to get the first down. Oh, can't quite dive for the pylon. Couple defenders stop him. Oh, and that was not for the first down. That was the line of scrimmage. So, oh, and the field goal attempt is blocked. It is recovered by the Mutants. The Archangel. He's going to take it all the way to the 35. Unfortunate turn of events for the Beer Gods. Thought they were getting the fresh set of downs, but they were not, and then the field goal's blocked. Xavier sacked by Hop Devil. If they're not careful, they're going to cripple the guy. I'd hate for him to end up in a wheelchair. Captain America, it's the flea flicker. Completes it the Human Torch. 3rd and 6. Beer Gods might get a stop. They might bail themselves out here. They got to turn these turnovers, these punts, they got to turn that into points. Sure enough, Golden Monkey gets a sack. 4th and 8. The Mutants are going to punt again, so that's back-to-back drives from the Mutants that result in a punt. Oh, almost blocked it, too. Artois, nice punt. Gonna have to field it at the 8. But look at Artois go. Oh. They had room. If they had cut back towards the near sideline, they could have done something with it. Rogue Dead guy rolling out. He's got a couple options short. Receiver has Kilt Lifter. Sure enough. Okay, I've had that one. Has to go to the middle of the field to catch it, but it is good for the first down. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Dead guy puts the man in motion. He's going to roll out. Again, he's got a couple options across the middle. Completes the Killian's Irish Red. Good for another first down. Beer Gods have no problem moving the ball. It's once they get into the red zone. Check down to DeGar. DeGar gonna take it all the way to the 5. As we go to the fourth quarter, it's first and goal from the 5 for the Beer Gods. 5 TECMO minutes left. They are down by 12. They had a chance to score on their previous drive, but the field goal was blocked. This time, DeGar walks into the end zone. Trapel DeGar, or however the fuck you say it, I don't know. Pardon my French. Or Belgium, whatever that is. Could be a Belgian beer. It sounds good. 28-23, Mutants still up, but Beer Gods, they're going to have to get another stop here, obviously. They've done it the last 2 drives. Who's to say they can't do it one more? Daredevil doesn't really go anywhere on that kick return. Here's Xavier dropping back. No, he hands up yes to America, but it's a flea flicker. Such trickeration, all these confusing plays. It's a completed pass to Spider-Man, a huge gain. They're past midfield. They are in Beer Gods territory. Here's another fucking reverse play. God damn it. All that work just to gain 2 yards. There were better plays you could have picked. Blitz. They smear Xavier across the field. It looks like a quivering grease stain on the grass there. Arrogant bastard or something got the sack. I don't know. Flea flicker. Why not? To Wolverine. Covered in the end zone. Incomplete. 4th and 16. Sure enough. Another stop by the Beer Gods. It's 3 punts in a row for the Mutants. Here's Artois. Not going to get a chance to return. That punt's going to go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 3.5 minutes. Down by 5 points. Does Rogue Dead Guy have a fourth quarter comeback drive in him? Overthrows the receiver just a little bit. He probably could have made the effort and dove, but he didn't. Now a blitz. Magnus Magneto, sure enough, his second sack of the game. It's now 3rd and 19. This is going to be 4-down territory for the... Well, we're going to find out if the Beast gets a sack. 4th and 23. No, they're going to punt. I guess there's enough time. It had been closer to 2 minutes. They would have went for it. Adams punts. Mr. Fantastic. Reed Richards. He's going to take it at the 22. He's going to get to about the 32. Then the Mutants take over. 2:58 left to go. Flea flicker. Wolverine wide open. Xavier almost holds on to it too long. Oh, Wolverine with the diving catch. He and the receiver both went for it. But at what cost? Wolverine not getting up. They drag him off the field, even with his regenerative healing capabilities. He's not going to be back for the rest of this game. Who's to say he might not be back for a few weeks? I don't know. Excuse me. Mr. Fantastic, gets bailed out. Touchdown. They had him dead to rights, but his teammates sprung him free. Slow as he is, Mr. Fantastic crawls into the end zone, and I believe that is your dagger. Time not being on the side of the Beer Gods. I mean, I guess they could. They could score. They could get the onside kick. They got to score quickly. It's those damn onside kicks. They're tricky. Stella doesn't really go anywhere on the return, so a long way to go to the end zone for the Beer Gods. Dead guy dropping back. Couple defenders chucked in his face. He's going to scramble. Gained 6. Normally I'd applaud that effort, but considering how much time is left, not great. Beer Gods do take their first time out of the half. Here's DeGar. He seems to have lost a step. Does get the first down, but not looking as fast as he was in the third quarter. Minute 39 now. Dead guy. Quick check down to DeGar. Gained 7. Last time out for the Beer Gods. Minute 26 left. 2 receivers on either side. Dead guy dropping back. Quick release. May have rushed it. Rushed the throw is incomplete. They need 3 yards here. Dead guy looking. That time he's got it to Ness. All the way to the 40. Time running out though. They're now under a minute left. Gotta go quick. This is not the play you want to see called if you're a Beer God fan. It gains 8, but takes up about 15 seconds. Dead guy dropping back. Defender in his face. The Kingpin himself. Gets a sack. It's 3rd and 11. Just not enough time left. Not enough high impact plays. Throws the double covered receiver. 4th and 11. They kept it interesting, but ultimately some missed opportunities. Dead guy gets sacked by the Juggernaut yet again. He had the wide receiver too open at the bottom. Couldn't pull the trigger. It's a turnover on downs. Mutants just have to run one play. Xavier looking for Mr. Fantastic. Why not? In for the injured Wolverine. He has to dive. He's wrapped up. That's gonna do it. He's brought down. Game over, man. The Marvel Mutants hang on to win the game. 35-23 over the Beer Gods. Look at that. 442 passing yards for Charles Xavier. 265 of those go to the injured Wolverine. Well played, boys. Well played. That's going to do it for me. We'll talk to you assholes next week.